Throws the ball in the air, and Hollands gets it down to Fitzsimmons, to Bryant. Fantastic. Chalice got it back from Marsh, but pushed past it by Key. Comes back at it, Key. And the umpire says play on. Still Key fighting hard for it. Gets the handball away, not effectively though. Bolton to Primke. Out to Kane Marsh on centre wing. Leaves it behind. Fitzsimmons pushed him off the football. And then he goes through and gets the handball away. Got a high tackle to the umpire. So Fitzsimmons will take it on centre wing for the Magpies. Got Key short. Next to go along the line towards half forward. Clark's got a couple against him. Primke. Oh, Clark does nicely. Manoeuvred the body. And then took the mark at half forward, back into Luke Parker.
Oh, look out.
45 and closing, right foot kick. Has it come back enough? I don't think so, through for one behind.
Lucky you. Back to do the job, kicks in short, went forward, and about 20 metres up the field, found Williamson, who takes the mark. Has been quite okay today, so he kicks out wide. Again, target's not going to be hit, but it's player... Carr, is it? Gee, he confuses me in those colours. He picks the ball up, he goes by hand, puts Dylan O'Toole under pressure, and the ball goes over the boundary line and will be thrown back into the field of play. What do you reckon? He's still playing with Belmont? No, I'm just saying, I've seen him in a couple of colours, but I just can't work him in that strip. He's lost a lot of weight in this strip, though, and he's fine down a little bit. So the ball thrown back in by the umpire, Hollands, and also Bolton, but it's picked up there by Chamberlain, takes the ball out of the ruck, fends off, goes backwards. Fitzsimmons runs onto the ball, good pace, just needs a bounce, picks it up, kicks round the corner, Desi goes bang. Desi goes bang, his second goal of the afternoon, the 13th goal.
Pye throws the ball in the air. Hollands gets it down, Fitzsimmons over the top of it. Through the middle, Primke, wrapped up, drops the footy. Umpire says play on. Oh, I smell a punce. I smell it. Oh, he thought about it.
No.
He thought about it and then thought better of it, the umpire, and we'll ball it up right in the middle of St Albans reserve. Hollands and Bolton. Hollands easily down, but only as far as Marsh. Kick off the side of the boot towards half forward. Johnson runs after it at pace. Parker against him. Johnson wants to get back around him. Does. Then gets the kick away. Oh, torpedo punt if you don't mind. Over the head of Brady Watt. Sponner's there. Oh, Carr. Threw it. Threw it to Lockie Sponner, but he kicked the goal. So, quick reply for the Eagles. Lockie Sponner kicks his first. Good play, Julian Carr.
Up it goes. Bolton over the top. Hollands gets the last one. Comes forward. Fitzsimmons runs onto it. Just blazes away. Goes into the goal square line. Toby Biggs was up and down before the ball even arrived then, but the free kick was awarded. It's a play-on situation now. It's gone towards East Geelong. Ends up with Primke on centre wing. Kicks round the corner to the half-forward line. Goes looking for Johnson. Watts brings the ball to ground. Now has time to steady. Goes over the tap. Good hands. Goes back to Reynolds. Steps inside and outside and a long kick. Not dangerous. It's a great skill, and it's found player there in Gibbs, thank you. Thought I heard music in my set then. I didn't know where we're going. Ball goes out wide to Briggs. And Biggs now steadies on the left foot. Those yellow boots going good. Goes into the centre half forward position. Primke just ready to fly the ball. Ends up, he dropped it, but he's going to have the run of it. Goes back and collects it. Now he's under pressure. Ends up there with Buckingham, thank you. And now it goes short and finds Chalice. Chalice goes short over the top, and it's another nice kick. Dylan O'Toole takes the mark, far side of the ground. So he has the ball, needs to steady himself, just pick out a target. Target's going to be Bolton. Kick wasn't good. Biggs does well, but ends up in the hands of Bolton. So we'll say it was a great kick. Johnson now has it, goes back by hand. Short kick round the corner, looking forward, will find Chalice. Loves to get forward of the play and does so again on this occasion. Handball goes backwards, back towards Johnson. He steadies, long kick. Target's going to be Sponner, and he read the fly of the ball well there. And Lockie Sponner has the ball just outside 50. That's what I love to see, using the body without your hands. That's what footy's all about. It's going to be a testing kick, so he knows his ability. Goes short, leading up. Marsh doesn't take the mark. Umpire was sold then. I think very lucky to do so. But Kane Marsh is going to be the recipient of the free kick. About 40 metres out from goal when he kicks the ball. Right side for the right footer. Plays on and goes short. Went back towards Sponner. Good spoil from behind by Parker. Ends up back in the hands of Dylan O'Toole. Quick kick. Tackled as he brought to ground. Goes into the forward line. Mark's not taken there. East Geelong player was still on the ground. Mylan. Now he's looking for someone to help him out. It's picked up by Mawson. High tackle. Oh, he was given. He's got it. Didn't think he was going to there for a minute. I thought he was going to pay a dropping the ball, but it's Mawson, the recipient of the free kick. And Jake Mawson from the top of the square will go back and kick another goal for East Geelong. So 2 goals inside a couple of minutes here for them. will need to follow with another 3 or 4, but he comes in now from the top of the square, just ambles in and kicks through the ball. 1 goal. East Geelong 7 goals 4.
Taking orders, I think, Grubby. Hollands.
Big Mac
goes towards Bryant. Handball to Hardman. Handball back to Reynolds. Kicks it across the ground looking for the runner, Schwennerson. Brent goes out there. Dylan O'Toole gets there first. Does it sit for him? It doesn't. Second attempt. Third attempt goes close to the boundary line. Can't pick it up. Schwennerson did pretty well. Handballed it over the top towards Eels. Handballs quickly to Bryant. Jared. Handball. Further afield, Hollands followed up, 55 out, long kick, 1-on-1, Clark in the gun in front, can't take the mark, handball, chopped off, good tackle, Miller. The Eagles under pressure, last line of defence, Nyko on hands and knees, got it away, and they might be out of trouble. Kane Marsh in the last line of defence. Just holds the play up. Goes with a wobbly punt kick though. Eels 40 metres out and closing, make them pay as Darcy Eels kicks the goal.
Ball in the air. Ruckman to go at it. Bolton taps the ball down. Picked up by Key. Key on his left foot. Kicks the ball into the forward line. Over the top. Miller going back. Doesn't take the mark. Ends up with the hands of the East Geelong player. And Confe. He's dragged down to ground. Umpire just sits off the pack and says it's going to be mine. Which is down. Gets the ball down. Quick kick forward. Only as far as Key. And he is marked. He's just outside 50 from where we sit. Just outside 50. Has a player short, goes over the top, Hardman. So he's just inside 50. So Lee Hardman again to give North Geelong their 3rd goal of the quarter.
Where's that plate?
Hardman comes in. Grubby's just asking for his plate of food. Kick's not good. Don't think it'll even score. It's wide.
Oh. Was that a behind?
Through for a minor score. Not that it's going to make any difference.
I know, but it wouldn't win by a point.
So the score now reads North Geelong on 14 goals, 8 they lead East Geelong 7 goals, 4, 10 minutes gone, 3rd quarter of the Granny Cycling Sports scoreboard.
Bowman kicks into the outer side looking for Dylan O'Toole. Can't take the mark. Under pressure from Miller. Off hands and out of bounds. 50 around from the North Geelong goal. So Miller into the ruck now as well, up against Bolton. Over the back, Miller. Hit him on the head, in fact. Falconed. Bolton tried to handball it away. Free kick found East Geelong, I think. Umpire says yes to Bolton in the back. So half-back flank. Goes to centre wing. Lead on from Johnson. Punched away by Biggs. Did well defensively. Got it over the line.
46, whoever they are.
Colac Imperials.
Ballarine, Queenscliff, 61. Amethyst, 21. And South, now can you get us that plate?
Now, boundary throw in over the back. Primke from the ruck contest. And Brady Watts wrapped up. The umpire will come in, ball it up. Centre wing, outer side, 14-8-92 North. They lead East 7-4-46. Been playing 11.5 minutes in the 3rd term. Ball from the contest, Chalice. The handball over. Eels, though, chopped it off, gave it away to Schwennerson. Brent gives it away to Biggs. Back end of the centre square, goes towards centre half forward. Bowman comes out, reads it the better, takes the mark for East Geelong. He's got Marsh wide, but Eels follows him, so chops that off. Called to play on now, wants to go wide anyway. Goes to Marsh again. He goes up, takes the mark. No, Eels hassles him out of it. Bowman, though, followed it up. Under pressure, and Fitzsimmons comes at him, lays the tackle, hits Bowman in the head. Falcons him as well. Gets it away. Marsh, short little kick. Wants the safety of the boundary line. No, Reynolds through the middle. Molan hits Biggs. Through Buckingham, close to the boundary line. Out of bounds, in fact, before you get the kick away.
Thrown in by the umpire. Centre wing, as we said. Ball tapped down, Bolton. Front of the contest, picked up by Johnson. Just fed the ball forward, hoping. Comes up, Molan, good body position, or just taps it up for Chelsea again on the run. Kicks into the full forward position, goes looking for O'Toole. Read the flight of the ball, didn't take the mark in the end. On the left foot, steadies, goes round the corner. Matheson back by himself, will have time to pick the ball up. Come out wide and we'll find Van Creeken. So Van Creeken now further afield. He puts the ball back into a dangerous position. It was a good kick. He found Hutchison. Went on towards Swennerson. Swennerson went short and found Fitzsimmons. He plays on now and goes wider. On towards centre wing. Coming up this time, Kane Swennerson from North Geelong. Takes the mark, swings and goes to the half-forward line. Players by themselves all over the place. Bryant doesn't take the mark at ground level. Support from Podner. Goes round, collects the ball. Short kick coming out. Clark, beautiful kick. Good hands. And comes out and takes the mark. Good rapport from those two today. Podner to Clark. So he has a shot at goal now. He has two, I think. Yep, this will be for goal number 3. And also the third for North Geelong if he kicks accurately. Nice kick off the boot. Goes across. Umpire stands, looks up. He likes to have a good look this time.
Has a good look,
doesn't he?
Unless you still think East can win.
Miller. 13-minute mark of the first quarter, I told you North were going to win. Goes over the top from Hardman's kick towards right. Got a couple against him. Marsh gets back there. Handball over the top to Buckingham. Centre wing. Back inboard looking for Carr. Doesn't sit for him at the first attempt. He picks it up though. Shuffles the handball to Chamberlain to Johnson.
In the way again.
Johnson now runs through the middle. Goes to the right foot kick. Long towards Ricky O'Toole. Up against Gibbs. Getting back there. Brady Watts. Gibbs off the back of the pack. Watts blind turns. Does nicely. Oh, beautiful. Half a don't argue. Kick towards Ben Bryant. Can get it over the top to Dillon if he wants, but he's got Hardman there as well. He wants to go further afield to Miller. Why not? Been in good form today. Takes the mark on centre wing easily. Swings around. Right foot kick back to the middle. Looking for right. And he takes the mark inside the centre square. Thought about playing on around Bolton. He elects to go for the kick out wide. At half forward, Hutchinson gets across there. Nyko against him. Coming across Biggs. They've got 3-on-1, so they win out the Magpies. Getting around Hutchinson, left foot kick towards half forward right, followed it up, coming back the other way, Confey right over the top to Podner, under pressure, can he get around one? He does, gets around again, don't argue, he got rid of the ball just in time, the Eagles with the numbers. Chalice gets it away, quickly to Primke, under pressure, inside defensive 50, held to him, the umpire, well they're both looking at each other, the umpires.
Yeah,
now,
3 or 4 times, you know.
So ball up, 40 out from the North Geelong goal, Primke. From the ruck contest, gets it away to Confey by hand to Marsh. Across to Julian Carr. Julian Carr now goes, oh my God. Julian Carr goes to Chalice.
Oh, God.
Chalice gets it away quickly to Johnson on centre wing.
Right.
Settle down, boys. Looks like I'm going to be doing
all the best, Jason.
I'm going to be doing a bit of work here in the next 20 minutes. So Johnson's got it at half back. Oh, God.
His kidney's no good, but his heart might be strong after this, I'll tell you.
Can you take your headsets off? I don't want to hear the crunching. Through the middle, Reynolds, Boland goes through, gets the kick away somehow. Only as far though as Van Creeken, who stands under it and takes the mark. At half back for the Magpies. Goes wide to Miller. Takes the mark. True half back flank. Drives it long to half forward. Biggs, fourth in line, goes up off the back of the pack. Through the middle, Johnson. His handball to Dylan O'Toole. Picks it up, looking for a handball outboard. Gives it to Marsh. Johnson gives him a shepherd. Goes long. Oh, Miller just chops it off, easy as you like. Goes backwards to Matho. Inside defensive 50. Plays on, gives it away to Reynolds. Needs to get around Mawson. Does so easily. Goes to the middle of the ground. Looking for Parker. Primke against him. Off the back of the pack. Through the middle, Braden Sponner out wide towards half forward, Ricky O'Toole. Up against Gibbs. And Gibbs gets back there first. O'Toole worked his way, got a trip. Umpire said play on. Gibbs. Ricky O'Toole looks for the free kick not coming. Brent Schwennerson, centre wing. Goes towards half forward. Podner goes up. Can't take the mark. Second effort. Confey there. Handball over the top. Sets up his teammate. The Magpies with the numbers on centre wing. Get it around the corner. To run back with it, Buckingham for East Geelong. Doesn't sit for him. Parker comes at him as well. At 50. Bowman helping out for the Eagles as well. Gets it around the corner to Dylan O'Toole, and he takes the mark. 15-8-98 North Geelong. 7-4-46 East Geelong. 18 minutes played third term.
Dylan O'Toole transfers the play out wide, picked up there and delivered back towards centre half forward position. Playing come up as Bolton. Bill so there, Matheson. Bolton does well. Good strong grab. So he has a player out wide. He's going to go to him, and that's player in Clark. Sorry, no, it's not. It's Julian Carr. So Carr now steps around, goes onto the right foot, back to the left, kicks out wide and found Milan. It was a good kick in the end, but he put himself under a fair bit of pressure. Milan has a chance to kick a goal. Has one for the afternoon. Last one was from the top of the square. This one's going to be a kick from about 45. Taylor Reynolds gives himself a couple of metres there, creeps up now. Molan, deliberate shot at goal. Never looked good off the boot.
No,
not going to even make the distance. Lands just inside the square. Julian Carr couldn't take the mark. Ricky O'Toole picks the ball up. On ground level, he tries to get the ball to his foot. Dan Gibbs jumps on him. Umpire's going to come in. He's let it go, and it's been rushed through for a minor score. 7 goals, 5. Going to go with the kicking in duties again. Has Hutchison short if he wants to go in that direction, so he plays onto himself. Kicks out wide. Set Fitzsimmons a target, but he's equal to the challenge. Handball goes to Van Creeken. Van Creeken on the left foot goes towards centre wing. Just kicks to space. The race is on now. Who's going to arrive first? It's going to be East Geelong, but they tap it the wrong way, and it's picked up by Parker. Now they run. There's two of them running straight down the middle of the ground. Parker's just had his third bounce. Goes to 50. Steadies. Kicks long. Unfortunately, kicks across the face and through for a minor score.
Did he keep away from it?
Kane Marsh kicks in looking for Johnson. Schwenneson against him. Punched away by Kane Schwenneson. Watson gets back around Eels. No, couldn't do so in the field of play though. And it's a boundary throw in. 35 around from the North Geelong goal. Bolton gets it down to the side of the pack. Watson, handball to Lockie Sponner. Gives it away to Chalice. His handball to Johnson. Bryant comes the other way. Lockie Wright got the handball back towards Jared Bryant. Is that advantage? No, the umpire says has to come back. And a free kick to Lockie Wright. Just inside the centre square at centre half forward for North Geelong. He's got Key wide. Goes long towards Biggs, who uses the body, can't take the mark against Buckingham. Van Creeken follows it towards the boundary line. Third term. Northern end of the ground for a throw in. Primke, Biggs, Bolton get it down, and the boundary umpire will
puts the ball up. Big throw in, goes over the back. Tollins taps it to the front of the contest. Ball comes down, picked up there. Marsh delivers the ball, quick kick round the corner. Went to the advantage of Mawson. Is able to try and pick the ball up, taps it in front of himself. Quarter. Ball tapped down by Hollands. Picked up there by Hutchison. Ball kicked round the corner into the forward line. Good spoil from Bowman over the top. And ball thrown back in. Over the top. Miller taps the ball forward. Picked up there by Johnson. Handballed over the top. Chalice again has it. Went back to Johnson. No, he went longer. Found Primke. Puts him under pressure. Went back and collected it and runs and carries the ball. Went to Dylan O'Toole, was facing the wrong way. Went back to Johnson again. Short kick forward. Went looking for Sponner. Got one of them because they're side by side. Lockie to Braden. Put him under pressure. He's tackled. Needs to get rid of the ball. Does so. Went to Bolton. At ground level, North Geelong just tapped the ball forward. It went out wide and it's picked up by player coming through in Dylan O'Toole. Kicks towards Primke, who's got out of the contest and steadies himself because he heard Key coming from behind. So Simon Primke goes short, over the top, looking for Braden Sponner. Read the flight of the ball and has taken the mark. About 35 metres out from goal. A chance to go back and shoot for the 8th goal for East Geelong. So Braden Sponner, a deliberate shot at goal. Will kick from 40, directly in front. Comes in. Runs out that little arc, kicks across the face and through for a minor score on Sports Scoreboard.
Jared Bryant kicks it in. It's Taylor Reynolds kicks it in to Jared Bryant, but Bolton from behind does well, gives it down to Chalice, back towards Reynolds, who goes up. Geez, he could overhead, didn't he?
Fantastic overhead.
and
he's not the only one.
No, he's not. Takes it to short, gives it away to Brent Schwenneson, handballs it to Daniel Key in the back pocket. Measures the pass to Blake Miller. Can't take the mark. Marsh did well. Molan tries to tap it back to Mawson. Under pressure. Gets away. Got the handball to Marsh. Back to Chalice. 55 out. Right foot kick. Back to the hot spot. Matho. Easy as you like. Takes the mark. Kicks it out wide. Looking for Taylor Reynolds. Inside defensive 50. Then goes around the corner to Daniel Gibbs. He goes towards centre wing. Got the loose man. Oh, Bryant gets half a shepherd and goes with the kick towards half forward. Biggs over the back. Bowman for East Geelong can switch the play towards Marsh. Primke gets it first. Then he runs away. Told to come by Marsh at half back. Goes towards centre wing. Chalice takes the mark on centre wing. Handballs it inboard to Stewart. Goes to the right foot. Chips it over the top to Braden Sponner. Oh, sit under the top of that. Van Creeken comes the other way. Ben, third term. Throw in for Miller and Bolton. Bolton gets it down. Hardman, handball back towards Bryant. Tapped on by Stewart to Johnson. At half forward now. Drives it long towards Chamberlain on a lead. Comes out. Takes the mark at 45. And we'll shoot for goal from directly in front. So Chamberlain, who has kicked one goal this afternoon, will line up southern end of the ground at 50. Sprays the ball. Out of bounds on the full.
So Brent Swinnerson transfers play quickly to the far side of the ground. The kick wasn't good, and Holly intercepts the mark. Runs inside 50, goes back towards the top of the square. That's a good position for the ball to be, but coming across Brady Watts, being strong in that position.
Been fantastic.
Takes a mark, plays on, go out wide. Great kick, found the big fella in Miller. So Miller now has players running through the middle. Lockie Wright's one of them. He goes longer option, went looking for Biggs. Just toe poked the ball off the ground, went back towards Bright in the middle of the ground. He picks the ball up and transferred. Good look and spots up Hutchison. Hutchison has time. Swennison's the target. Just the ball out in front will be fine. That's where it went. Swennison takes the mark and he will go back and shoot for goal. He's up to his feet quickly. I don't know whether he's too keen to have a shot, but he's going to set himself now. Did the right thing by the team there. Was looking quickly to go forward. Well, he's lining up three-quarter times other grounds. Ballerine 11-11-77. Queenscliff, Geelong Abbas 3-9-27. South Barwon 15-7-107. 9-5-39 Grovedale. Both games you would think have gone. And pretty much the same here. The kick from the four. Swennison goes into the forward line. And is it through for a point?
Nah.
Mark paid, was it?
Mark or free kick to East, right on the line.
Didn't see the umpire indicate. He's closely watching the player there, so he plays on now and kicks to the far side of the ground. On the far side of the ground, and the ball went out of bounds on the
St Albans Road.
And from here, he's taking his time and steadying over the top of the ball. It's a nice-looking kick off the boot. Distance is no problem whatsoever. Accuracy is a concern. So Luke Parker, and 28 minutes gone, third quarter of the Granny Cycling Sports scoreboard.
Kick in, came to Buckingham, tried to give it to Primke. He needs to pick it up under pressure at half back. Gets out of, extracts himself from about 5 tackles there. Does well at centre half back. Tips the ball over the top to Dylan O'Toole. Has to sit and wait for it and does so. Feigned the handball, gets away from Fitzsimmons, goes with a kick to centre half forward. Stewart in front, no mark taken. Reynolds, Buckingham roves it front and centre, gets around a couple, then needs to get rid of it. Gives it to Chalice, but leaves it behind. Reynolds is there and right. Chalice gets back there. Reynolds handball to Matho off a step. Left foot kick back towards the middle. Bolton doesn't take the mark. Should have. Biggs against him. Under pressure now. Needs to get rid of the football. Oh, he drags it back in. I smell a point.
Now he's dragged it in.
He's very lucky. Said he tried to get the handball out. And
it doesn't matter.
Ball up.
Once you drag it in, that's it. That's a holding the ball.
Ball up, Miller. Up against Bolton. Miller gets it to the side. Stewart gets a high tackle. Will take the free kick and plays on. Left foot kick. Don't think that was advantage because he goes to Parker. But getting around there is Bowman. Chips the ball to Lockie Sponner. Geez, they set the ball up a bit. And Sponner under pressure. Key rides the bump. Gets away. Does well. Gives it to Parker. Off a standing step. Goes towards Kane Schwennerson at half forward. He's got Biggs. If he looks at him by himself at centre half forward. And the ball gets to him and he takes the mark.
That's the difference, isn't it?
We'll shoot for goal from 50 out directly in front. Oh, look, he's just trying to hide things now from me, Grubby. You two are unbelievable. So Toby Biggs, who has kicked 2 goals this afternoon. We've played 29.5 minutes third term, so not far away from siren time. He comes in 50 out northern end of the ground, left foot kick.
Well, they haven't come back all day.
Oh, what? Was that a goal?
No.
Well, I damn well thought it was. But anyway.
Bloody hell, I thought it was too.
Point to Toby Biggs. 15-11-101 the Maggies. East Geelong 7-6-48 to Granny Cycling Sport. Third quarter scoreboard. 30 minutes played.
He was under it too. He's the one that takes a long time to look at it, but it's kicked out there by Johnson. Took a lot of time to decide where he was going to go. Kick came out to the half-back line. Podner can't pick the ball up cleanly. So it's Confe who steams out of defence, kicks back towards centre wing. There's a free kick down the field for something that's happened in the flight of the ball or just at the player releasing the ball. And Julian Carr got him right for about the first time all year. Kicks the ball short. Dylan O'Toole, good hands. Takes the mark, goes out wide towards Kane Marsh. Marsh is hit as the ball goes forward. And good presence, just hits the ball up and found Mylan. Mylan has the ball. Needs to drive the ball long. Steps around the player on the mark. Goes in short and again. Braden Sponner, Lockie Sponner. Again, they're side by side, those two. And found the ladder in Lockie Sponner. Left foot side for him. Right side. And will now steady himself up and go back and shoot for goal. So Lockie Sponner has one for the afternoon. This will be only his second shot at goal. Steps in and has dragged it a fair way short of the mark and now to bounce on the full. So Bryant with the ball. Looking for some options further afield. Goes into the middle of the ground and found Swennison. Basically told Swennison where to run. found Fitzsimmons on the handball going past, and Fitzsimmons goes to the far side of the ground, went over the top, missed Eels. Going back, leading for the ball is Braden Sponner, went back to collect it, couldn't pick it up, and they're both playing.
The foot off the pedal, the Maggies.
I think so. Primke does the ruck work. Fitzsimmons is there. Gets out the back towards Gibbs. Handball outside the contest. Found right towards Eels. And Eels goes into the half-forward line. Finds Podner, whose pace has been excellent today. Unfortunately, he can't trap the...
Good as the joint in Werribee.
Ball thrown back on the half-forward line. Miller taps the ball forward. Picked up there. Spins out of trouble. Goes back to the goal square. Nice-looking kick in the goal square. And Bowman does the right thing and rushes minutes. Third quarter to Granny Simon scoreboard.
Kick in by Marsh. Wasn't good. Kane Schwennerson. Handballs forward. Only 25 out from goal. And luckily the East defence hold them up. And there's the three-quarter time score. 15-12, 102 North Geelong. They lead East Geelong 7-6.